Hey, Happy New Year, everyone. This is Robert Trimbat, CTO for AIO Integrations, and welcome to episode one of In the Queue for 2024. We are going to be doing two of these a month that are recorded. They're going to be 10 to 15 minutes, and we're going to be doing two that are live. So every week there's going to be new content up, which I hope you enjoy. One is going to be recorded. We'll be doing different topics, and it just won't be cybersecurity. We're actually going to be going into a lot of different things tech-wise. We're going to be talking about unified communications. We're going to be talking about teams. We're even going to go into specific verticals about things and talk about that. So I think you're really going to be interested in what we're doing this year for In the Queue. We actually have a live session coming up on the 9th. We're going to be having Ernest join us, who is actually a cybersecurity expert from one of the big fives. He's going to be coming in and talking about developing a cybersecurity response plan for your business. Of course, all our content is geared, since it's here for Alignable, we're gearing it towards small businesses. And that is what our product is about for our company, CyberGuard. So today we're going to kind of talk about a few things. One, we wanted to talk about what our goal is for this year. And what I just stated was our outline, to have a new episodes up every week, two pre-recorded. Two, they're going to be live that you can come in and ask questions and participate in. We're going to record them. We're going to post them up on our YouTube channel, and we're going to repost them back in Alignable and across some other social media. Now, the other part of it is going to be these sessions, and we want some input from you. I mean, we have some ideas of what you guys want to hear, and this is based off some of the things we get as questions. But the other part of it is going to be just some things that are going on and some general feedback too, as part of this, about what's happening in our industry, news and events and things that are happening, and what to do, not to do, what to look out for. And I will tell you that we're really hoping to produce some quality content for you guys. We're not doing this for money. This isn't what we do. Of course, we're trying to promote our product in the end of this, that we do make money from. But these educational videos are purely for you guys to learn about this stuff and to hopefully apply some of what we're talking about into your business. So yeah, let's get started, man. Let's talk a little bit about here. This is an article that recently came out on Data Breach Today, and it is about sizing up the worst healthcare hacks of 2023. Now, our company is based in Houston, Texas, and coincidentally, we actually happen to be the home of one of the largest here, HCA Healthcare, that affected 11.3 million people, including myself and my wife. This is something that affects everybody. I actually had a customer just a few weeks ago call me and said, "Oh, I have this Norton LifeLock thing, and it's telling me that my information was found on the dark web." Well, guess what? If you own a cell phone through any of the providers like AT&T, T-Mobile, Verizon, all those guys have been hacked multiple times, including all these healthcare companies we got listed here, educational facilities, you name it. And basically everybody, including my information, is on the dark web. Okay, that is a given. There's so many hacks that have happened in the last 10 years that it would be impossible for your information not to be out there. And that's why it's important to continually change up your passwords and your IDs and your security questions, and keep that keep that always changing. Don't leave that to be the same thing all the time, or use the same passwords against multiple accounts. We have videos we've dedicated to this, and we'll talk about that in another time. But I wanted to show this to you, in case you have any of your information with these places. You should definitely check with them, see if your data was affected. And if you have passwords or IDs that are used on their sites, I would definitely make sure you've changed them, and especially if they're shared across other sites. These sites have been affected by ransomware, they've been affected by malware, and they have actually had complete information records stolen from them. Now, one of my big pet peeves has been 23andMe. I've had a lot of relatives go in and use it, and they swear by it. They think it's the coolest thing. Well, the only bad thing about this is that these companies don't know anything about cybersecurity. And of course, 23andMe got hacked and has exposed millions. First, they said it was like 14,000 records. Now it's 1.4 million users have had all their information stolen, including their DNA records. Not something you want. This is terrible. I personally have not done it, but I have family that has done it, and I feel sorry for these guys. This is terrible. So another big breach that's just happened, it happened last month, is Xfinity. Xfinity has just come out and said that they were hacked. Actually, the hack actually happened in October, if I remember correctly, but it was just exposed a few weeks ago. But this has affected almost their entire customer base, from what I understand. It's something like 14 million people or something. Very huge number of people. It was actually a known flaw in Citrix software that was exploited for 3 days between October 16th and 19th. And during that activity, they basically admitted on the 6th that these actors have acquired most likely their entire customer base, really information. So there have already been several class action lawsuits filed against Xfinity. There is also reports of Xfinity customers being blackmailed for access to their accounts where they've been locked out of their accounts. So if you are an Xfinity customer, I would definitely be changing your password, doing what you got to do to protect that. Make sure that your email is, secure, and your account itself is secure. And I would make sure that you jump on the bandwagon on these class action lawsuits, because they are liable and they will get money for the client base from this. I wanted to talk about a little bit about, I was mentioned LifeLock, and a lot of people think LifeLock is, the greatest deal since sliced bread. But you know what? Uh, LifeLock, when it started, the founder came out and actually advertised a social security number on TV and found out that wasn't such a hot idea. He actually got hacked several times. They have actually had thousands. In fact, when they came out at first, this was one of the early records in 2023 in January, where it said about thousands of records had been taken, but actually it turned out to be 1.4 million records. So it turned out to be a very, very large data breach. And these are people you're paying to keep your life secure. Not a very big fan of LifeLock, obviously. I wouldn't recommend Norton. Norton's product to me is the most terrible in the market. I wouldn't use it if you paid me. And to know that they are using Norton to help secure your device for LifeLock just scares the crap out of me, and I wouldn't use it. There are other products to use out there, so make sure you look around. eSure.ai is another great one that's out there that just came out on the market recently that does far more than LifeLock does. And it covers a lot of stuff. So very reasonable, no contracts, and it's very cost comparative. So check it out, eSure.ai. If you go look at what we do, one of our big mottos for small business, and we're a company that's geared to the micro market. One of the big things we talk to people about is it doesn't matter how big or small you are. And in fact, the smaller companies are the bigger targets right now because they know you're not using enterprise level security. And because of that, you are a target. So I want you to take a look when you get a chance. The link is in the video below, and it is get.aiosupport.net. AIO stands for all in one. CyberGuard is an actual managed IT cybersecurity solution. It includes AI-based software for your endpoint that does what we call endpoint detection and remediation. It's an XDR product, and it is AI-driven for real-time detection, so we stop threats within milliseconds. It is also backed, it's not just software, it's backed by a 24/7 SOC, a security operations center. So when things happen, it doesn't come up and pop up and say, hey, what do you think I should do with this? It actually alerts real trained professionals to go out there and look at it, make sure it's not something it should be there, and isolate it if it is. And if it is, then every device in our entire network is instantly notified through the cloud and protected against that threat, no matter if it's found in here or in Austin or in Washington, D.C. or California. It really doesn't make a difference where it's found. We protect against it instantly the moment it's known. So we also include backup and disaster recovery software products in our stuff. And cybersecurity awareness training is part of that solution. So all that stuff is included in one low price. And believe it or not, you could protect an office for $5 and get $1 million. We put our money where our mouth is. We have had insurance companies actually look at our product and say, wow, you reduce risk so much that we're going to bundle our product with your software, with your solution. So our software includes $1 million in protection, financial protection. I'll show you what it covers here. So it covers $200,000 in ransom or business email compromise protection, $200,000 of compliance failure protection. That's like HIPAA or PCI or personal protection, personal information protection, PIP. 100,000 in business income loss protection, and $500,000 of cyber legal liability protection. So that is included in the cost of our product. And to give you an idea how reasonable this is, your typical office of 5 could get this done. I think it's around $165 a month to do an office of 5. And that includes everything that you need to protect your office. And the endpoint protection, the cybersecurity protection, there's no contracts, no setup fees. It's really easy to use. All you need to do is basically go to this page, which there's a link to here. We just need you to fill out this simple 3-step. Tell us about who you are, tell us about your office, and also any immediate problems or things that you're experiencing. Slow computers, slow network, maybe your phone system isn't working the way you like it. We are a full service managed service provider. We do managed security services, or what we call MSSP. You know us IT people, we love acronyms. So not only do we do managed cybersecurity service, but we also do managed services as well. So we provide help desk services, unlimited help desk services. We provide managed backup. Anytime you need something, we have a full ticket system, so you can actually provide ticketing to your entire client. So instead of being the IT person in your company and having to be the manager and having to hear all this stuff, you just have to email us, creates tickets automatically. We get back to you within 10 minutes, and you have somebody working on your desk, getting that issue fixed for you within 10 minutes. That is what we preach. And we've been in business for a while. We're 100% US owned and operated. We don't employ any outside services outside the country, and we are veteran owned and operated. Myself, our president and CEO, are both ex-Navy, and we are very proud to be offering this service. It's an excellent value package. All we want to do is the opportunity to talk to you. We custom build service solutions around what you need. So if you have an existing IT company you absolutely love and you don't want to part ways with them, fine. We can still provide the cybersecurity solution as just a solution by itself. So fill in the information, let us know what you need, and we can definitely provide a very unique solution that's custom geared towards what you want and what you have. And we work very closely. We actually give access to our systems to IT people, to other local IT people or managers, so you can see reports, things like that. It's actually very open, and we work with other companies very, very well. So if you're interested in finding out about how to get a real cyber security managed solution, and I'm not talking about just software, I'm talking about a solution where it's completely managed and ran and you don't have to worry about it, and has a $1 million cybersecurity insurance policy with it, contact us. We'll give you some pricing. There's no obligation, there's no setup fee, and we'll have you up and running the same day. Our onboarding is fully automated. It's quick, it's fast. We have a new unified portal we've launched that you can actually see right here on our webpage, our client portal. You can log into this and you can manage, get help, support. Everything's done through this one site. We have a lot of information here about why antivirus fails, why it doesn't protect. Be sure to come in here, watch our video, take a look at some of the facts. So when you're ready to talk, just go in here, fill out the form, and we'll get started. We want an opportunity to help you, and we want to be able to show you what the difference is between these two things, and we want to stop you from having that kind of a problem. Our motto in our business is it's a lot harder to fix the plane after it's crashed. What we mean by that, and everybody who's been hit by cybersecurity will tell you this, if after you've been hit, the mess is made, you have all sorts of liabilities, you're open up to lawsuits, you're open up to a lot of things, you're losing business. If you come in and you can't get into your email, you can't process payroll, you're down as a business. You are losing money by the day. We prevent that. 100% prevent that. And we put our money where our mouth is by offering an integrated cybersecurity insurance product. There's no qualifying for it. It is integrated. If you're using our product, you get it. That's as simple as it is, because our product and our process has been pre-screened by the insurance company. Check it out again, get.aiosupport.net. All right, and go on, click on the top about getting protected today, and you'll be able to see exactly what we're talking about. Thanks for watching. We're going to have some more information. This is just the start. We're actually going to be starting off on the 9th with our first live, like I said, with Ernest. Ernest is actually from one of the big fives. We're going to be talking about creating a cybersecurity reaction plan in case you do get hit. And then we're going to be having another one of these released the week after that. And we're going to be talking about how to get the best out of your Office 365. We're going to show you that if you're using an old server to share files and manage your network at the office, we're going to show you how to get rid of that. Yeah, we're going to get you out of the hardware business. No more buying servers. You want to get rid of your server? We're going to show you how to do it. And we're going to show you how to do it for free. So we'll see you next week. Again, thanks again for tuning in. And be sure and join us on the 9th. You can register on the link above in here. It's in our events. It will automatically send you the invite with the link, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.